What if the most shocking health story of the next decade is not a miracle pill? What if it is a race against time? Some futurists and longevity researchers now argue that a few people alive today could live far longer than any human in history because medicine could start moving faster than aging itself. That idea has a name: longevity escape velocity. Here's the simple version. Right now, every year you live still costs you 1 year of biological time. Medicine helps, but it does not usually add more than one full extra year of healthy life for every year that passes. Longevity escape velocity is the moment when that changes. For every year you survive, medical progress adds more than 1 new year to your remaining healthy life. The finish line stops getting closer, it starts moving away. That is the claim. And if it sounds impossible, that is exactly why the idea is controversial. Ray Kurzweil, one of the most famous futurists in the world, has argued for years that this threshold could arrive around the end of this decade or the early 2030s. In some recent explanations, he places the key window near 2032. Aubrey, one of the best-known researchers in the biology of aging, is more cautious but still dramatic, and has publicly discussed a meaningful chance in the 2030s. This is not a mainstream guarantee. It is an optimistic forecast, but several technologies are accelerating at the same time. First, computational drug discovery. Instead of testing compounds one by one for decades, automated systems can search enormous chemical spaces and propose new molecules much faster. Aging is not one problem. It is a network of damage, inflammation, broken repair systems, and cellular mistakes. Second, senolytics. Inside your body are cells that are old, damaged, and stuck. Scientists call them senescent cells. Some people call them zombie cells. They can leak inflammatory signals into nearby tissue and make aging worse around them. Senolytic drugs are designed to remove them. If that can be done safely in humans, it could change how we treat diseases linked to aging. Third, epigenetic reprogramming. Your cells carry chemical marks that help control which genes are active, and those marks change with age. In animal studies, partial reprogramming has pushed some cells toward a younger state without fully erasing what they are. That does not mean humans can be made young tomorrow, but it suggests parts of aging may be more reversible than people once believed. Fourth, repair and replacement. Gene therapies, immune therapies, lab-grown tissue, and better diagnostics are all moving forward together. One breakthrough may not be enough, but many smaller breakthroughs stacked together could bend the curve. And that is the key idea behind longevity escape velocity. It is not one discovery, it is compounding progress. Imagine you are 45 years old in 2030. If medicine only slows aging a little, you still age normally. But if treatments keep improving every year, your risk profile could shift. Heart disease gets delayed, cancer detection gets earlier, damaged cells get cleared, and organs are repaired. Suddenly the question changes from how long can humans live to how fast can medicine improve? If escape velocity arrives, living to 120 may not be the end of the conversation. Some optimists talk about 150 or more. But here is the reality check. Aging is brutally complex. Clinical trials take years, regulators will demand evidence, treatments may be expensive at first, and biology often punishes simple answers. Remove one kind of cell, and you may affect healing. Change gene activity, and you may raise cancer risk. Extend life, and you still need to extend health. So no, this is not a promise that everyone becomes immortal in 2030. But it may be the first serious attempt to treat aging as a medical condition, not just a fact of life. That is why the next 10 years matter. The race is not only to live longer, but to stay healthy long enough to reach the next generation of medicine. So the real question is not whether humans will live forever. The real question is whether the first person to reach 150 in good health is already alive. What do you think? Is longevity escape velocity real science, hype, or the biggest medical story of the century? Subscribe if you want to follow the breakthroughs before they become obvious.